What's up everyone? Welcome to day one of your Friender onboarding journey. And I'm gonna make sure that you know, like for the upcoming few days, you know what Friender can do for you, right? You know how Friender can help you actually, like help you grow with your organic marketing on Facebook. Okay, so today we are starting with something super simple, but it's the step that makes everything else in Friender actually work, which is basically syncing your Facebook account. So if you're already inside Friender, you will see something similar. Okay, now maybe you don't see any of this data right now because you don't have any of them, because you just started with Friender. You will most probably see blank screen whenever you go to any of this, right? Which is okay, which is completely normal. Okay, so what I want you to do is, like, it's gonna be very simple. Okay, you see this button, sync now, just click on it. Okay, now you can see, like, I have already, my status of sync says that last sync successful today, so which means that it already has synced all the data for me, right? So for you it might not be the case, so I just want you to click on this button. Okay, and no, this isn't just this isn't just a basic import that you are doing. This is where Friender learns who are you, who your audience is, and how your Facebook would actually function. So think of sync like giving Friender its eyesight. Okay, without it, like without the sync, without it, the tool is basically guessing who your leads are, how active your audience is, who you should talk to, who you should keep, who you should remove from your friend list. So, but once you sync, once this sync is done, Friender suddenly has real intelligence about your profile, about your contacts, about your friends list, right? So here's everything that syncs give you. I'm gonna go over what actually sync does for you, so that you know the real importance of the sync function and why you should do it every day. By the way, you can just automate the sync process. Like if you don't wanna click on this button every day, so you can just go here. And you can see, like, for me it's actually automated. So I have the interval for auto sync friend list set up, and it's turned on, and it happens between 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. my time daily. Okay, so as I said, if you don't wanna log into Friender every day and click on this button, so just have this set up for yourself, and it will do the sync for you automatically. Okay, so when the time hits, it will actually start syncing and have everything ready for you, right? So why should you actually sync all your, why should you do it, right? I will tell you why, so that you actually understand why and how important it is for your Friender journey, right? So Friender will, when you do actually sync, Friender will show you here. If you actually go here, as I said, you will not see anything right now because you don't have the data. Friender don't have the data, you do have the data on Facebook, but Friender don't have the data, right? Because you haven't given the data to Friender yet. So you have to, after your sync is done, you will see the data here, right? After your sync is done. So it will actually show you, my dog is going crazy. It will show you who engages with you consistently, right? Who are your actually, who are the friends, who are those people that you can just go talk to, and maybe they are, they just don't, you just haven't given them the last piece of it where they actually become your customer, right? So who engages with you consistently, who never engages, right? Who are the people who never engages? You can actually see all the data. If I actually go here and let's do this, you can see hey, there's some of these people has never engaged with my content, right? As you can see, so who never engaged, it shows you that who has never engaged with your content. Who is a ghost account? Who is a ghost account? Who you have messaged, who you have had an interaction with. So if I go here, I can see that, hey, not this one, I guess this one, yeah. Okay, this guy, I had 589 conversations with this person, right? So I can see that data. I have 430 messages in between me and this guy, right? So I can see that. So who I have messaged, I can see that. How many messages were exchanged? I just show you that. You can see that. Which friends are brand new and versus older friends. You can see that data here with the friendship age. Where did I go? Yeah, so this one, so you can see hey, this guy has been on my friend list for 432 days. These people have been on my friend list for 995 days. But then I can also see that, hey, this person has been on my friend list for 995 days, but then has never engaged on my content. So hey, why do I have these people, right? So it doesn't make sense, right? That's why I start removing like dead weight, right? Because it seems like they are my dead weight because they have been on my friend list for more than 990 days, and then they have also never engaged on my profile. So this alone can change your entire Facebook game, in the entire Facebook strategy, because if you are talking to the wrong audience, your content dies. So sync tells you exactly who your real audience is, right? Now, it also gives you the post data, so it scans your post, right? If you go here, you can see that it actually looks at your post and tells you which post got the attention, which post has the most attention, who reacted or commented, what type of content your audience is actually liking, and what kind of content your audience responds to, and what is not working. So if I actually go here, total engagement, this is total engagers, I can see that, hey, this type of content is not really working because they got 0 engagement, right? So I can easily understand, oh, maybe I should not be posting this type of content because people are not liking it, right? I can also see hey, let's go see this. Okay, this type of content is getting some kind of engagement. I can see that, hey, this got 18 total engagement. Okay, 15 of them were reactions, 3 of them were comments, and then I didn't really reply to 2 of them. I can see that not responded to 2 of them, right? So maybe I go there and I actually respond to those people, right? I start building that connection to those people, right? So that's why the magic happens. It actually tells you which posts are performing well, which are not, so that you have an idea of what to post on Facebook and what not to. Now it also, so the third thing it does is it also pulls up your friend request. Okay, so if you go here, I can see in the pending request that some people have sent me a friend request. There's a incoming friend request, so people are actually sending me friend requests. If many people are sending me friend requests, then that means I'm doing something that's working, because people are interested to become my friend, right? So I'm getting more incoming friend requests, so that's good for me, right? So it actually shows you all that data. It also pulls, okay, so the next thing the sync does is it also pulls the non-friends data, and this is very important. Okay, the non-friends are basically the people on your list who has reacted, commented, or messaged, or showed interest, right? Who has reacted or commented on one of your posts, or maybe they have sent you a message and you have had interactions with them before. So they're not really in your friend list, they're not really your friend yet. Okay, so but they have had some kind of interaction with you, right? What does that tell you? That these people, even if they are not in your friend list, but they are actually coming, they are seeing your posts, they are seeing you, they're interested to talk to you, right? So that means what? Maybe that's the place I would start with when I start sending people friend requests, when I start finding those leads who might become my customer. Maybe that's where they lies in, right? Because they are interested to talk to me, they are interested in my content because they have reacted, they have commented on my posts. It pulls that data. It is really important for you to do this first step, okay, for you to do this sync. Okay, because without sync, Friender cannot analyze your audience or identify the dead ones, okay, or track your messages, message behavior, or detect who accepted your friend request, or know when to trigger welcome message when you have a welcome message for someone when they become your friend, right? Friender cannot do any of this for you if you don't actually do the sync, the first step, which is to sync. Friender cannot organize your leads properly, cannot optimize who you are sending messages to, or build accurate warm and cold list for you. Okay, so sync is like giving the tool a full map of your business. So without it, it's basically driving blind. So I would rather, first step that I would have you to do is to sync. Click on this button and let Friender do its job. It might take Friender some time as per your friends, as per your friends data, how long you have been on Facebook, how many interactions you have had with your contacts. So it might take some time. So just let Friender do its job on the background, and you can just go sip around, sip your coffee, do other things on the computer. You can do whatever you want to do. Just let it run on the background. Okay, so let's say if you're starting a brand new Facebook profile, like many people do. Sync actually helps you to see exactly what type of people Facebook is giving you, and how your content performs as your account grows, right? Now, if your profile is already full, already you have 2,000, 3,000 friends in your profile, Sync shows you who is worth keeping, who is a dead weight, and who is hurting your reach, right? So that's why it is very important for you to do this first step, which is basically to sync your friend list. Okay, so go inside Friender, like click here, click this button, click sync, and then just let the system do its job. As I said, depending on how many friends you have or how many interactions you have had before with those people, it may take you some time or a little longer, and that's totally normal. Okay, so by the time sync is done, Friender will have taken a full X-ray of your Facebook profile. So tomorrow I'm going to show you exactly how to use that data to identify your most valuable people and who is literally killing your reach, right? I hope it helped. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you tomorrow.